clinically proven when you do a fasted workout, you actually can build more muscle. Because think about it, it's again the same principle I just talked about with sleeping. If you have food in your system while you're working out, it's digesting while you're trying to work too. Whereas if I don't have food in my system, now all of that energy is being shifted towards the muscle, towards circulation, all of these things. So you see what I'm saying? So that's why I always work out, if I can, fasted. Because not only is that energy being shifted, but now my metabolism is different too. Because now all I'm doing is pulling the sugar out of the muscle, the glucose out of the muscle, to burn that. And then once I burn that out, now all it's doing is burning fat. Whereas if you got food in your system, it's only going to be working on the food. And so I start my day off by extending my fast a little bit longer to like 12, sometimes even 1 o'clock. And then I'll have like a green smoothie. I have fruit. I eat a lot of fruit. Sometimes a green cold pressed juice. And then I roll into the day. I may have like a big salad. I may have a wrap.
Let's go. Talked about this for a while, a lot with my my clients. I push this a lot, not just to the clients that are trying to lose weight, but even the clients that are trying to build muscle and gain weight. It's the importance we talked about before on this channel, the importance of fasting.
Yeah, let's talk
It's
about it.
it's a lot of misinformation. Say it 3 times on YouTube, Instagram, all these places, because it's such a phenomenon for people to work out now, and I love it. I love that people want to work out now. It's amazing. A lot of people seeing they recording themselves going to the gym, working out, doing all that stuff. It's nice. Either if you do it for fame or you do it for you really working out, I appreciate it all. But when it comes to people having all these big old pre-workout meals, eating so much, just trying to put on weight, or people that are trying to doing those pre-workout meals because they think they have to add the protein before they work out and they feel better when they work out on a full stomach. It's not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that. As he explained in the video, he explained it very well. I mean, he went to as far as all the correct word and everything. I'm a Negro, so I don't use all them big fancy words. I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just know that it makes sense to me. It makes sense that if you have your body's a machine. So if you're going to work out, that's one part. You're trying to build muscle. You're working out. There's no need for you to be able to have your intestines and your digestive system, everything working together. They're already working, trying to get rid of that food, trying to move it out you, and you're working out at the same time. Your body can't do but so many things at one time. He makes a lot of sense with that. So that's a little bit what I'll say too. I'll break it down a little bit more, but I'll let y'all see if y'all experience this. What do y'all think about fasting to build muscle? What y'all think about it?
I'm gonna say this is something that I had to learn kind of the hard way. I, on the average day, I wake up on average, like say around 8 o'clock, right? And I know I'm not eating anything for the next 3 hours. Like on average, I break my fast like between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Noontime. As far as going to the gym, man, like I'm actually I get nervous, and this is based off experience. I get nervous eating anything before I go to the gym. I typically choose a piece of fruit, like I'll get a banana or a handful of grapes, just to, like the young man said, put some sugar in my body to give me a little bit of energy for a little extra push, because I know I haven't had any solid food. I'm about to go to the gym, burn all these calories, so let me get my energy up a little bit. But even that can work against you, because as we all know, like especially food like a banana just pause. I'm gonna pause this, pre-pause this. It just gets your guts moving. If it's just how I want to say this, if it lubricates your guts. All right. it just get your bowels moving, man. You don't, the worst thing is going to the gym. Worst thing is going to the gym, and then you gotta go do it number two. You gotta go do it number two because you just don't want to work out because you sit on the bench, you might think next person sit there go smell you or something like that. Like you don't want that. Um, but definitely fat. Like I've been learning about fasting the last year, and he the guy said it. It's about not giving your body too many jobs at the same time. You know, breaking down food takes energy and takes it's, your body has to take time to process it. So it can't work as efficiently if it's trying to do two things at the same time, trying to burn calories from your workout and burn you're not going to burn as much fat because your body is worried about getting rid of this extra weight you're putting on it. But sorry, y'all.
You just waking up.
Yeah. I'm still waking up. Go ahead, Trey. I'm gonna touch more on this topic.
All right, but so for me, I never even looked at it as fasting, bro. I never really looked at it as fasting. I guess those are more of those short intervals, those periods of not eating. But I had learned this early on as well. For me, is I don't want any opposition. Um, what I learned about myself is I don't have to eat often. I just eat too much of a proportion. I
Mm-hmm.
just eat large portions. So if I do eat breakfast, I crush. So it's pointless of me going to work out or trying to work off what I just ate because I know I ain't gonna get it all off of me in this one workout. So it kind of diminishes, the actual workout. But every time, and especially recently, shout out to the past February, Black History Month. Black History is all year with me. But I did a challenge last month, uh, and I actually concluded it yesterday, where I did 300 squats and 70 push-ups for the last day. Um,
Shout out to you.
It's tough.
Appreciate you. But I realized, I don't need breakfast, especially like solidifying it this year. I don't need breakfast. I enjoy breakfast. Um, Several reasons why I kind of like steer away from breakfast is all of the good breakfast items is pork.
You said all the ones that taste good.
All the good breakfast
That's
items are pork.
swine. That's swine.
Bacon,
That's fine.
sausage, ham, all of that. Like is all pork. So I
Just
kind of one of the reasons I kind of like stayed away from breakfast for a little bit. Um, but yeah, more than likely, if I eat breakfast, I'm gonna be eating too heavy, unless it's something after a workout. When I eat after a workout, I'm more conscious of what I'm eating. So I don't like. I would go to the oats. I would go to the fruit. I would go to, protein shake. And I just got back to doing those. So I would go to something like that versus if I was to try to eat before. Now, what has happened for me is, how we think we need energy before the workout. Our body has enough. The the the, the fat is the stored energy, right? And that's what you're trying to burn. So use that when you feeling hungry, when you feeling deprived. That's your body signaling, okay, we need to eat. We need to eat off of we need to use these reserves. We need to burn this fat, So that I can't remember what it's called. It's a term. I try to get into that, and I try to manifest that feeling. Like, okay, like my stomach grumbling because it's signaling that it's hungry. I'm not actually hungry. Let me drink some water, and then put it into. This is another form of transmutation. You know,
mm,
put it into the workout, and most of the time, I would set a limit This is kind of like my process. I would set a limit. Let's say, I'm just gonna do 3 sets of 10. But after that 3 sets of 10, on an empty stomach, I realize I can get another set in. You know, um, if I can, go ahead and do it. If I have the time, go ahead and do it. Put another set in, get another lap in, get another round in. You know, put us, max out. Like go in. You know what I mean? So uh, fasting, I never looked at it as fasting. It just always made sense to me that you are going in to burn fat, and fat is energy, is stored energy for your body. So let your body use the energy that it already has instead of you thinking that you gotta add more energy. And then I think about, and I know I'm long winded, and then I think about the process of digestion. If you eat right before you work out, you're still not getting the energy from what you're eating, right? Because that's got a process before it actually takes effect. You know, so to psych my mind, I would have like a small, like a little Jolly Rancher or something. If I wanted something, I don't do I've seen the side effects of pre-workouts. I don't fuck with pre-workouts. I'm not a
Don't touch it.
supplement guy.
Don't touch it. Ask
That's what I
whoever
do.
showing that, man. I get a lot of scrutiny on that. I get a lot.
It's
Lot.
legal
um,
cocaine.
All
yeah.
it is, man. Never use a drop of it. Don't. Hey, we'll talk about that one day, man. Good point
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
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 we'll get a
we
lot
gotta
of
talk
hate from
about
that
that.
joint. Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm not a pre-workout guy. I'm not really uh granulated protein type of guy because that's old milk. But still, um, I just know that your body has everything that you need in order to do what it is that you set out to do. So I tap more into that. And like I said, one of the mental tricks that I use, if I think that I do need some energy or want to reward myself or psych myself to go, you know, that this sugar gets you hyped. So I'll get this little Jolly Rancher, you know.
Shine. Get your shine on. Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender ones. It helped me sleep good. 'Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody.
Shine
Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
It's usually a Jolly Rancher with me, something that I don't gotta focus on. Don't take too much time to like oh, it tastes good. Sugar, I'm hyped. You know what I mean? I could just jump in, but other than that, yeah, I like the whole fasting. And I'm gonna let y'all go, and then I'll come back with another point because I've been talking a good little minute.
Oh no, you good. I started realizing that a while ago. First, it was similar, like he said. Even mine's even worse because I got Crohn's. If I eat something before I work out, Hey, we may not make it. We may not make it.
The IBS go kick in.
I'm just saying, I may not make it, man. I tried a few times during my early stages of getting to the fitness game. I used a bathroom as soon as I checked into the gym. I had to go, had to beeline right to the bathroom. And I'd be in there longer than I need to be in there. So
Hey,
that's just me dealing with it.
If y'all like me, you just be nervous because you got on air. Everybody see your shoes when they come in the bathroom, whether you in the stall or not. So you go back out on that floor. They were like, "Nah, that nigga just in there tearing bombing the bathroom." Like, hell no, let me stay away from his machines and shit.
As I got older, I don't care if I use the bathroom. I don't care. I'm grown. I let it age. What did Trey said? Better out the end. You ain't hurt my feelings. I gotta go. We all go. I don't. You can't embarrass me no more. Oh, you don't need that. Yes, I did. I use the bathroom. I feel a lot better. I don't care what you got to say. I feel better.
Y'all need spray up in there.
No, I knew. I saw the difference, and at first, me learning this was years ago, but at first it's like, dang, I know I ain't gonna gain this weight. I mean, I see all the bodybuilders, I see everybody, they eating, about 2 meals before they go to the gym. I figure if I put the food in my body, it'll help me grow muscle while I'm working out. I mean, it makes sense. But after a while, me learn that if I use the bathroom a lot if I eat before I work out. So I was like, I'm gonna have no choice. But as I started doing that, I started realizing, and I'm still gaining weight. I'm still doing my thing. So maybe I don't need to do that. Then I did further research and realized it's better to fast when I'm before I work out. So it worked in my favor. I mean, so I learned it in a negative way, but in the long run, I was doing it the correct way. So that's how I learned about it. And it's I think everybody, now it's a fine line. This is what I want to say earlier. It's a fine line. There are bodybuilders and they have to eat 4, 5, 6 times a day, but they're in a whole other league. People got to understand that in this fitness realm, when you're seeing people do these, pre-workout meals, there's some that can for a reason, and most we shouldn't. Meaning that bodybuilders are a small percentage of people in this world. They're less than 1% of people in the world that you see baby oiled up and they want to be on the stage just flexing all that stuff. You got to understand that those people are on a whole nother level. There are people that are built different. Their body's just built to be with so much muscle in their body. They're abnormal to the regular folks like us. And we already know because we've seen them die in the past. They're juicing, as in steroids. Mm-hmm. So their body, their body, when they take the steroids, they have to have ample amounts of calories, meaning that they have to eat more meals, 5, 6, 7 meals a day. So when they're eating before they go out to work out, it's a negative, but their body is retaining it more because of the steroids and stuff that they're ingesting into their body. It absorbs a little bit better. That's more enhancements. So if you're not on that level where you're trying to be 220 pounds on the stage, if you're not doing that, then you shouldn't be living that lifestyle. That's where it comes down. It's bad to continue to watch people on these fitness channels and stuff like that because they watch a bodybuilder do it and you have 1 million subscribers, then you do it. Then everybody that has lower subscribers and follows you want to do the same thing as a fitness influencer, but he took the wrong information from a bodybuilder. So it just trickles down. Now that we think everybody needs to have all these pre-workout meals and eating 4 or 5 times a day and doing all this stuff, no, it's not. Your body, all you're doing is just stacking up meals on top of meals on top of meals on top of meals. Your body's a machine. It can only do 1 or 2 things at a time. You can't just keep on throwing meals on top of it. Supposed to be using the bathroom every single time that you eat a meal. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're not doing that, not saying that something wrong, but yeah, something's wrong. You're supposed to. You're not supposed to just eat the meal and then nothing comes out, and then you eat another meal and nothing comes out. You just have stool just sitting in your body just chilling. There's a reason why we have a number 2. Your body wants to get that stuff out. It's toxic.
Yeah, that's where that fat builds up.
Like it builds up and you just...
That extra pudge in your stomach, that's just toxic waste not getting out.
It's all it is.
Yeah.
If you have a pudge most of the time, all it is just waste. If you get a cleanse and get a colon cleanse and get that stuff out because you haven't used the bathroom, your body, you start losing weight. Your gut goes down. That's all it is just waste. But people are not understanding that. So I think we have a problem in the world. I don't know if we can have a full episode on this, fellas, of people not using the bathroom. I don't know how we can have a full episode on
Absolutely.
that. We could, but
Absolutely.
it's kind of boring. But we could talk about it. But that's a crucial point. If you're not using the bathroom 2 to 3 times a day, it's a problem. It is. It's flat out problem. You may not want to hear it, but it's a problem. You need to be using the bathroom. Get that stuff out your body. May take time out your day. Oh well, but you gotta get that stuff out your body. That's just how God made us. Hey, blame him. I don't know.
Yeah. um, to a point, to a couple points Trey was making. I'm getting to the age now where I like to break down words, and either we or I have mentioned it on the podcast before. Just the term breakfast. It's just I don't know. I don't know who created this module of eating 3 times a day. I think that's more so for kids, because kids, their metabolism burns at a crazy rate, so they tend to feel like they need to eat more. But the word breakfast, right? It doesn't mean get your ass up at 7 a.m. and immediately eat some eggs and bacon. It's literally just breaking your fast, because when you go to sleep at night, when your body is, kind of working at less of a capacity, it's fasting. It's breaking down the stuff you've eaten. It's getting rid of the waste, and repairing your mind and all these other functions at a lower rate steadily throughout the night as you sleep. But the minute you eat, right, that's been like at least 8 hours from the last time you ate to breaking your fast the next day. On a lighter note, though, a problem I do have, I know I have, and I'm working on it, is after a workout, right? I feel like I can eat the whole damn dinner table. It's like
There's
I'll
nothing wrong with
go,
that. That's not bad.
yeah, I'll go eat a big ass meal, and then like I'll be good for like 2 hours, and then I'm like, all right, that was I broke my fast. I haven't eaten. On days I work out, I typically don't eat till like maybe 2-3 p.m. in the day. That's the first time I'm gonna eat. But then I'm like, okay, that's like kind of like lunch. I'm ready for dinner at like 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how to regulate that. Maybe G has some tips on that, but I just want to eat. And if I'm really consistently working out, I just want to eat all the damn time. Especially if I'm working out, then I get to my job and I'm just sitting there. My body just like, I'm the Tasmanian Devil. That was my favorite cartoon character. I just want to eat all I want, man. I just want to eat all I want.
Well, I tell people it's the 3 things when it comes to food. It's the 3 things. I always break down people. It's what you eat, the time you eat it, and the quality of what you're eating. So the time that you eat is good to eat after workout. It's awesome. You want to think about what you're eating, the quality of it. Don't eat 4 Big Macs after you eat workout. That's not good. So you want to eat the quality of it, and the portion size of what you're eating. As long as you worry about those 3 things, you're good. I mean, I wouldn't say that you have to eat, 2 plates like Golden Corral after you finish workout. I wouldn't say eat that much.
Shine.
Get your shine on.
Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So, hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. 'Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that, because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right, because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm going to get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you got to shine on, everybody.
Shine.
Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yep.
man.
Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to. But what I've learned, honestly, when you eat, it's funny how this goes. if you eat something healthy and what you're supposed to eat, you're not going to eat too much of it.
Yeah, because it's boring.
Try
Like, but like Trey said, them portions, man. Them portions,
exactly.
man. Like,
I
if it's something that
guarantee it.
if it's something that you just genuinely enjoy, you gonna want a lot of it. Like, yeah, if it's like
Right?
a spinach salad, I don't want too much of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You
You
know?
ever realize that?
Yeah, I do
Next time you
realize
get
that.
real hungry and eat something real healthy, I bet you won't eat so much of it because our bodies are designed that it knows that it's good for us. It'd be like, all right, I got enough of it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But when you
But
put all those pesticides, all them GMOs, all that stuff that they spray on the food, what I think, this is my theory, this is what I've been realizing, that I think that what it does is it does something to your body. It tells your body, like, I want more of it, and it seems like it's not. It does something chemically to our body to where you eat more of it because all the stuff that they put on the food. But when you realize you eat something healthy, your body doesn't need that much of it because it's like, all right, I got enough of it. I know what this is. It's healthier. Okay, it gave me all the nutrients. I'm not hungry. It'll send it to your brain. I'm not hungry no more. I'm good. I ate enough of what I ate. Try that next time. Next time you're real hungry and you eat something healthy, you'll realize you won't eat that much of it. It's almost so much salad you'll eat. You'll be like, all right, this big bowl of salad. I'm full. I thought I was real hungry, but for some reason, I'm just so full now. Your body like, all right, I'm good. It's all I needed. I'm good. Trust me.
Something like that is true. Like a salad. Yeah, my body will be like, all right, I don't want too much more of that. I'm good.
Yeah,
but like I
done.
said, an hour later, it's like, you want a sandwich, nigga? Like, don't you want a sandwich? Some more protein or something.
It's a chemical imbalance. That's That's why we got to get away from the preservatives.
Yep.
Because if you eat a snack, I don't know about y'all, but me, I want a snack after the snack. I want a snack after the snack. Even though I'm full, I'm like, what I'm eating next on, after if I just ate fast food or something like that, I'm like, what I'm eating next, what else I could get? And it's like always a draw. It is a chemical imbalance internally. And going back to the point of fasting, I mentioned this earlier this year, but I had started. I pay attention, right? I pay attention. I go get manicures, pedicures, and stuff with the lady, and I listen to what the Asians got to say because the Asians do me. Pause.
I ain't nobody say no, man. Keep going.
And
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with shrimp fried rice. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
A little soy sauce. It's
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ichiban.
Yeah.
I was listening. It was the lady that was doing my woman's nails was pregnant, and she was just talking. My woman don't talk much, so this lady was just talking, and she was like, "I don't understand."
Hold up, stop the podcast. There they go. It's been a while since we've seen some bricks in the podcast.
Wow,
the brick lady
man.
going to jail and the bricks just stopped. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Put the bricks down.
Man.
Hey, we had to bring it back, man. Somebody brought it back. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, put them in the chat. Don't throw them at nobody,
So I was eavesdropping, and the Asian lady, she was like, and she's pregnant. She was like, I don't understand why Americans say it's so hard to lose weight. Just drink. She said, just drink boiling water. And I was like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? And then I started, paying attention to that. And that's where I came across, instead of doing teas, because I like tea, I ain't gonna lie, but I don't always go for it. I got to be in the mood to drink warm tea, and I'm not a coffee person. So what are the other warm liquid beverages? The first detox I ever did was just warm water and sea salt, and that flushes you out. You got to use the right portions, but that flushes you out.
Make you go, don't it?
Mm-hmm. So I started drinking warm water. He's silly. I started drinking warm water with the key limes and sea salt in the morning, as well as doing my workout, and I would sweat more, I would use the bathroom more consistently, and I would have more energy. I mean, if you really want to burn fat, then look more into these things of fasting and
Detoxing.
detoxing, hydration, the proper functions of the body, you know, all of these things combined, man, you lose weight easily. Yeah, I even looked at my woman. She don't like opposites attract, man. She don't really eat much. I know, some people that might see her might think otherwise, but she don't really eat much. I follow her when it comes to the food now.
Bless, bless your child.
I follow her when it comes to the food. She follows me when it comes to the physical because I'm physically active all day.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Praise God. Praise
you
God.
know what I'm saying? And so she followed me when it comes to the physical. I'm following her when it comes to the food because more often than not, she's not hungry. Like we ate 12 hours ago. I'm like, you don't want to eat? She's like, I mean, we just ate. Like that's how she thinking about it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is half a day. Ready to eat. But no, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And me and her go to the gym in the mornings now, and she's already losing weight way faster than I am. And I'm just like, yo, it doesn't take much effort. We really want to lose weight, man. It's really in the diet and portion versus the physical.
hmm Just
You
controlling
know.
what you put in your mouth. Pause.
hmm
Yeah.
So that's what I want to say about fasting is so much more benefits, and we're gonna talk much more about this the more we go. But it's so many more benefits to fasting than what meets the surface. I try to talk to other people. I try to bring, barbershop talk. I asked the guys there, I was like, y'all have a fast? And Baba was like, yeah, I fast every day. I'm like, what's the longest fast you've done? He's like, 12 hours. And I'm like, I was more so thinking like, 3-4 days a week. He was like, no, I ain't gonna never do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't good for you. But I'm like, it is good for you. From what I've seen, what I learned, it is good for you. It's a reset, especially man. I can go on and on, man. Y'all need to start fasting. Y'all need to
Yeah.
start fasting.
Speaking of fasting, when you just think about the things we learned in elementary school science about matter and the difference between solids and liquids and gas. We know liquids, break down a lot easier than solids. Gases break down a lot easier than both.
Mm-hmm.
Just the thing with your body, the more solids you put in, the more gas you're gonna have. And sometimes the gas ain't a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
and liquids just break your body can break them down much faster. Think about it. Like the acid in your stomach is a liquid. It's a liquid. So it's gonna break down and, interact with those liquids you put in your body a lot easier than the solids. Solids take time, but the liquids just literally go straight through you. So take with that what you will. I But to your point, Trey, just I'm giving my own self advice because I have a long way to go with control. Sometimes I do, based on what G told me. The times I eat, I pretty much have that down pack. I give myself pretty much like an 8 to 7 hour window every day of what I'm gonna eat for the day. On the weekends, I might cheat a little bit. Like after 7 o'clock, I might, if I want something sweet, I might go get a scoop of ice cream or a couple Oreos. But I'm at the point now where I look at the serving size and I'm like, I'm gonna eat one serving of this bad thing,
You're a
because
good one.
Lord knows I can go through a whole row of Oreos in one
Like them
sitting.
Girl Scout cookies just came out too. Shit.
Hey, I just killed. Hey, man, I didn't realize I like some of them, bro. Like I hate coconut, but the
Yeah,
drinks with the caramel, the coconut, and the
the
chocolate,
s'mores.
yeah, the
Yeah,
s'mores. Oh my god, I don't know what I've been missing all my life, man. It's my new favorite cookie. I hate coconut, but I love them shits.
Joe Joe's fine.